What would you give up for a dream? For a chance at something bigger, brighter, and new? Every day, thousands of Filipinos stand at the edge of goodbye, hearts pounding, eyes shining with hope and fear. They hug loved ones tight, whispering promises to return as the world shifts beneath their feet. With one last look back, they step into the unknown, chasing a dream that's bigger than fear. From Manila to Toronto, Cebu to Vancouver, Filipino families are writing new stories. Stories of courage, sacrifice, and hope. Why Canada? Why leave the warmth of home for a land of snow and new beginnings? This is the story of a dream catching fire in Filipino hearts, a dream that just might change everything. Come with me, and let's find out why so many are chasing a new dream on the horizon. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Why do so many Filipinos set their sights on Canada? The number one reason I hear, it's about work. It's about building a future, not just for yourself, but for your whole family. I met Ben, a nurse from Cebu. He told me, "Steve, I worked hard back home, real hard, but it was a struggle just to make ends meet." Ben had 2 little ones and a dream of giving them a life without that constant worry. He saw that Canada was looking for healthcare workers, people just like him. So he took the chance. He applied through the express entry system, Canada's way of welcoming skilled workers from all over the world. The process wasn't easy. There were forms, interviews, and a lot of waiting. But Ben kept going because the dream was bigger than the fear. And Ben's not alone. I met Maria, an accountant from Manila. She said, "It felt like they wanted me. Canada needed my skills." There's also Arnel, a welder from Davao, who told me about his first day on the job in Alberta. Nervous, excited, and proud to wear his hard hat. The express entry system is like a welcome mat for people with skills that Canada needs. Nurses, accountants, welders, IT professionals, and more. It's a points-based system. The more experience, education, and language skills you have, the better your chances. And when you get that invitation, it feels like winning the lottery. But the journey doesn't end there. Starting over in a new country means new jobs, new routines, and sometimes starting from scratch. I've seen families learning to drive in the snow, parents working night shifts, and kids adjusting to new schools, all for a better life. Ben is a registered nurse in Alberta now. Maria is helping Canadian businesses grow. Arnold is building bridges, literally and figuratively. They're making a good living, and many are able to bring their families over. They have little houses with backyards and big dreams for the future. If there's one thing I know about Filipino families, it's that education is the golden ticket. Parents will move mountains to give their children the best shot at a bright future. In Canada, I've seen Filipino students shine, winning science fairs, joining sports teams, and even earning scholarships for their hard work. I met a young man named Carlo who arrived in Canada at age 12. He told me, "I was nervous at first, but my teachers and classmates welcomed me." Carlo joined the robotics club, made new friends, and even won a scholarship for his project on renewable energy. And it's not just academics. Filipino kids are joining drama, music, and sports, building confidence and lifelong friendships. Parents like Elena, who moved to Vancouver with her husband and 2 teenagers, say the support systems here make all the difference. Guidance counselors, after-school programs, and community mentors help immigrant kids adjust, thrive, and dream even bigger. In the Philippines, families often sacrifice so much for private school. Here, public schools open doors to world-class opportunities. Scholarships, language support, and caring teachers help every child find their path, no matter where they started. Graduation day is a celebration for the whole family, a symbol of hope, hard work, and new beginnings. These kids are 100% Filipino, 100% Canadian, and 100% ready to take on the world. The future is bright, and it's being built in every classroom, every day. Starting over in a new country is tough. It's a leap into the unknown, and it takes real courage. For many, the first challenge is the language barrier. Imagine sitting in a classroom learning English or French from scratch, surrounded by people just as nervous as you. I don't care who you are. That first day can feel overwhelming. New language, new weather, new customs, and new faces everywhere you look. New rules for everything. It can make you feel lost. But here's the thing. Canada doesn't just leave you to figure it out alone. But here's something special about Canada that I keep hearing about. The country isn't just letting people in. It's actively trying to help them succeed. There are settlement agencies in every major city, Places where newcomers can get help with paperwork, job searches, and even finding a place to live. It takes a village, and they're trying to be that village. I met Liza, who moved to Toronto with her 2 kids. She told me, "The community center became our second home. My children made friends, and I found support from other parents." There are programs and organizations set up specifically to help newcomers find their footing. From after-school tutoring for kids to job fairs for adults, these programs help families build a new life, step by step. It's a real helping hand. Volunteers, many of them immigrants themselves, show newcomers how to use public transit, enroll in schools, and even celebrate Canadian holidays. Let me tell you about these settlement services. They're a game changer. How do I get a health card? Where do I sign my kids up for school? How do I even write a Canadian-style resume? A man named Paolo from Mississauga told me, "I went to a newcomer center and they were like a one-stop shop for my new life." He said, "They helped me with my resume, introduced me to other Filipinos, and even invited me to a potluck dinner. Suddenly I didn't feel so alone." A woman in Calgary said her neighbor showed her how to shovel snow and even lent her a shovel for the first few weeks. That might seem like a small thing, but when you're feeling alone and overwhelmed, a small act of kindness feels like a giant hug. Community events like Filipino festivals, sports leagues, and church gatherings help newcomers celebrate their roots while making new friends. It makes you feel like you belong. You can take the Filipino out of the Philippines, but you can't take the Philippines out of the Filipino. That is a fact. Even thousands of miles away, our kababayan find incredible ways to keep our culture burning bright in the cold Canadian air. From coast to coast, you'll see Filipino festivals lighting up city streets, colorful parades, traditional dances, and the sound of kulintang and karaoke echoing through the air. But it's about more than just food and music. It's about that spirit of community, of family, of bayanihan, helping each other, no matter the weather. In cities like Toronto and Vancouver, you'll find Filipino grocery stores stocked with all the essentials: Datu Puti vinegar, Skyflakes crackers, and fresh pandesal every morning. And the restaurants. You can find a place serving hot, crispy lechon kawali, or a comforting bowl of sinigang when you're feeling homesick. These places are more than just businesses, they're community hubs where stories and laughter are shared. And the celebrations: Philippine Independence Day festivals, Simbang Gabi masses in December, and Santa Cruzan processions bring everyone together. Filipino and Canadian friends alike, dancing, singing, and sharing food under one sky. Faith is at the heart of it all. Churches and prayer groups become second families, offering support and a sense of home. I met Jessica in Winnipeg, who told me, "My church group here is my family. We help each other move, find jobs, and celebrate every milestone together." Community organizations like Filipino associations and youth groups help newcomers adjust, blending Filipino warmth with Canadian openness. You'll see Filipino kids joining hockey teams and Canadian friends learning tinikling at multicultural fairs. This powerful sense of community is the safety net that catches so many people, helping them turn a strange new country into a true home. Filipino and Canadian traditions blend, pancit at Thanksgiving, caroling in the snow, and bayanihan in every neighborhood. Across Canada, Filipinos are opening businesses that bring people together, bakeries, cafes, and shops that become the heart of their neighborhoods. Folks like 8 Liza, who started a small cafe in Winnipeg, now host community events and sponsor local youth programs. Others are stepping up as leaders, running for city council, organizing festivals, and making sure Filipino voices are heard in civic life. In Vancouver, a group of Filipino and Canadian volunteers teamed up to build a playground, showing what's possible when cultures work hand in hand. Filipino nurses, teachers, and business owners are not just blending in, they're shaping the future of their communities, side by side with their Canadian neighbors. Together, we're building something new, a Canada that's richer, more vibrant, and full of hope for everyone. So, what's the bottom line here? Why do so many Filipinos set their sights on Canada, even when it means leaving so much behind? It all comes down to hope. Hope for a better tomorrow, for children to reach heights their parents only dreamed of, and for families to build a new life together. But hope isn't just a wish. It's built on sacrifice. Like Ben, who spent months apart from his family, working long nights so his kids could have a world of opportunity. Or Maria, who faced the fear of the unknown, but found strength in her community and pride in her children's achievements. Elena told me about the tears she shed, missing home, but also the joy of seeing her teenagers thrive in a new world. These journeys are never easy. There are cold winters, new languages, and moments of doubt. But the Filipino spirit is resilient, rooted in faith, family, and a belief that every sacrifice is worth it. I've seen families reunited, children excelling in school, and communities coming together to celebrate every milestone, big or small. Canada isn't just a destination. It's a place where dreams are planted and given room to grow, where hard work is rewarded, and where every new beginning is honored. The future for Filipinos in Canada is bright. With every challenge overcome, every sacrifice made, and every dream chased, they are building something beautiful for themselves, for their families, and for generations to come. That's the great Canadian hope, alive and shining in every Filipino heart. God bless you all. Dreams don't end at the border. They grow stronger with every step you take. Your story matters. Whether you're just starting out or already building your future, you're part of something bigger. Take a moment, think about your journey or someone you love. Like, comment, and share your story below. Subscribe and join our journey because together we inspire hope.